Hey,
Hey, what's
how's it
up,
going,
Ray?
Tim? I was just looking at your bag there, man. You still got that bag?
Which bag?
Well, in the intro, spinning around.
Oh yeah,
You got your little
I
digital
used it
bag.
last week.
Oh yeah, you said that.
I got it right here.
Oh
I
yeah,
had
look
it all
at you.
hooked up.
All right, my bad.
Um, yeah, I have to update. I have to get a monster to put on that bag. I
You
didn't have
do.
one, and I pulled it out, and I'm like, oh, I got to bring this to my IRL
Yes.
Crypto Monday last Monday, a week ago,
Yeah, man.
and but it sparked up. A couple people came running up. They were like, "Oh, I haven't seen you." It's like, "Yeah, I missed the last couple." They were, I never forget that bag though. I was like, "Yeah, how's it going?"
That's the
And
point, I guess. Is that
it's
bag? That's right.
absolutely 100%. It did its job.
Yep.
It was
Well,
great. And then of course they're all, "Where'd you get it?" I'm like,
we need to get our own.
"We do need to get our own
We got to get our own whole
preloaded
storage
with
of it.
monsters and bees and everything else on there. It'd be great."
For real. Absolutely.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Anything exciting for you over the weekend? We had the
Oh yeah,
beautiful
no,
weekend around here.
just
It was
actually
nice.
just yeah, it's been nice. Had some storms, but we need rain. I'd rather
Yeah,
it not be dry around here. It was since we live in the forest, so yeah. No, but it was a nice weekend, man. Good stuff. And yes, more
nice,
chilling, trying to relax and stuff like that. Good
nice.
times. Yes.
As all this our how to dress up your bee video is taken off. We're getting some good run on that explanation. Everybody's sharing it on Twitter and everything like that. So I cut out just that piece. It's
Dress up your
working very
monster,
nicely.
Tim. We're not dressing up bees.
What did I say? Did I say
You said
bees?
bees. Yeah, you said that's all good. I knew what you meant. So,
You
but yes, there you go.
I've had a bee a whole lot longer than a monster. I'm
You did.
still
I know.
in
I
transition.
know. Well, it's good that we have a couple of different NFTs, But yes, I mean, like I said, that's very, very unique. It's really cool, man. I mean, it's pretty amazing what the devs have done with that.
Mhm.
That's not ever been seen before.
Yeah,
So, it's very cool. I mean, just to even be a part of a group that can kind of create and do stuff like that. That is cool.
might as well show that off. There it
Oh
is,
yeah.
the lab. That's what opened up, and you can enter the lab there, and then go
Mm,
and dress up your monster, just like the video that's out there.
yeah.
Check out the YouTube channel; it's there. And then we need everybody. Here's your friendly neighborhood reminder:
Oh, there
go
you
charge up the gatekeepers.
go.
Just cracked 4,000 on this one. You got to hold it down, watch that spin around, and then
Oh yeah.
you're good to let up, and that counts. So make that happen so we can get the gatekeepers working for us or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what they're going to do, but let's let them loose.
That's
So
right. They
hit
gotta
that
get out
button.
there. Huh?
Hit that button.
Hit the button. That's right. Happy Monster Monday. That's right. Thank you, George. Good to see you. Yes, he definitely the yield is coming. I seen it some
Oh yeah.
posts around that on Twitter there, George. You're right.
That's why I still got bees on the mind, because the bee honey's coming out. That's
Yes.
why
Yes.
I'm thinking about bees
Yep.
and bee honey. But since I'm on the monster tab, look at this, Ray.
What?
This random
Oh,
P2 monster hanging out in this capsule here.
that's today.
Should have come out this morning. It says
Oh,
AM. So let's open
and you
that up
kept them
and
there, huh?
see
5'8". Oh, look at that's a tier 2. That's cool, man.
tier two. So we should get a good look at something here. Mororan.
Yeah.
Mororan in
Look at that.
Japan. A lot of
Oh, I,
Japan.
I don't know. There must be some kind of portal, big
So
portal in Japan.
there it is, right? It's P2 population 96,197.
Right.
Very nice. Now let's go see where it is exactly. We're going to throw this into the regular map.
You ever heard of Wee Willie Wilbur's Colorful Cartoon Club?
No.
No? Let's see, Craig. That's all right. I'm just wondering. I'm sure it is. I just never. I like it though, Craig. Josh is talking about playing poker. There you go.
Look at that. That's way up in north.
Oh yeah.
Just on
North
the, I
Japan.
guess this is the North Island.
Yeah.
It's Hokkaido. So it's on the south side of Hokkaido, northern part of Japan.
Huh.
Right up there on the edge, southern part of the top.
You know what I noticed about Japan? It's very nicely spaced, their cities.
They do have quite a bit of pins
Whatever
going on here.
Whatever that island is, that's Fuka. No, that's what is that? If you keep going to Fuka,
But they have a lot of these P1s, these golds and P1s, and that's exciting, right?
That is.
Blue is P2s, and then the greens are P3s.
Well,
So
I
they
mean,
got quite a few.
Japan in general is just a tech mecca. It's big, huge with technology. Right?
Yes. And
How are
course,
they with crypto?
here.
They're pretty friendly with crypto.
I
Right?
think they're friendly with crypto, yeah. But I was looking in my area. I only got that one. Yonkers is still the only one to show up. And Connecticut, look, that's smart. Like Japan's like way beating Connecticut. And then, when I grew up around here, I got one P1. I don't know, they're holding out or P1s. Where are they?
I don't know. Well,
they're definitely not in the Northeast.
Think about the bees. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's the map. And of course, you can www.themonster.club.
Yep.
And then I got a couple little things to show you.
Yeah, like them charts.
Love the charts, and of course, this is starting to change. So that means we're getting close to the halving, which is a great time. Great time to jump in there because this is the flow model, and if you go back, history may not repeat itself, but it does tend to rhyme, is the saying. So you could see when it makes the jump, the price doesn't wait too long to follow. So you can see that this is happening right here. The halving's right here, and we are ready to jump right up. And it's been holding back pretty nicely. And this is why is Bitcoin halving not priced in? Because 50% thinks Bitcoin price jumps after the last 3 halvings are a coincidence.
Yeah,
they're saying that this is not a pattern.
That's not a pattern.
And halvings are key to the stock to flow. But the critics focus on autocorrelation between halvings and conclude there is no relation between the stock to flow and price. I disagree, and I disagree along with him. Yes. We agree to disagree.
We agree.
So right. That's a pretty good one. But I like when because when it goes from green to start to the blue, that means you're getting real close to the pump.
Yeah,
and it's changed obviously from green here. So if you ever wanted to get in before a nice spike, this is your time to start buying in on the Bitcoin model. But of course, we like to say that Bitcoin's the leader, the granddaddy, of it all. So everything else tends to follow. Of course, this is not financial advice. We should throw up the old banner there. We're just here to have fun and
ETH is starting to get its own legs too. Ethereum, good old ETH. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's as far as markets go. I mean, the stock market's been around for over 100 years and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is a very new phenomenon. So obviously, the future of money, let's call it, and so patterns and everything like that. It's all brand new. So there's no, as far as 10 years go, it's not much of a historical patterns to work off of. Not like our man Warren Buffett, who's been doing it 58 years.
He was poo-pooing crypto today.
Yeah.
Whatever Bitcoin.
He also said that Jerome Powell had a good handle on the.
Thanks, Warren.
What he was doing, So makes you wonder if he's starting to slip or he knows something we don't know.
He's been on too many of his trains, the trains that are falling.
That's true. Here's a funny one. This caught my eye because it's named M2 money supply. So I immediately had to go and look. I don't know how to
read that.
Well, I can look at the picture, but it's just there. People are saying into the cryptoverse, but this blue line is the S&P 500, right?
Okay.
And you can see that we're headed up, and it's like up near 4 trillion in the S&P 500. Mm-hmm. The M2 is the money supply, right? That's it's called the money supply. And obviously the money supply was going way up because they were printing money.
Printing it.
And
they sucked it back up, Tim.
And then they're trying to suck it out of the market, right? and all this kind of stuff. The other thing I noticed was these little gray patches are recession areas, right? So 08, 09, everybody remembers that. That was not fun. There's a little blip of a recession. They tried to say that transitory one that they talked about,
right? That skinny little line. I thought that was just a line, man.
That is a trend. That's a heartbeat of a recession that happened right after 2020. So we go into lockdown and a pandemic, and this is all of a recession that we get. I can't seem to believe this. And then what does this mean when the money supply? It's the first time it's ever crossed down below this line. So I mean, they're
no, I don't think it's good, Tim.
This can't be good. But I read somewhere else that well, here somebody says you never bet against America, which it sounds good. But look at this chart, Ray.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you lock people up for a year and whatever, and they need to come back. So fans are back at attendance from Live Nation events and are booming.
Yeah.
So the red line is for 2023 concerts and all the other kind of events and sporting events, everything like this. Attendance is at a record pace, and of course, they're charging more for tickets and everything like that. I think I didn't know anybody that went, but what's her name? Taylor Swift tickets were like $900 a piece, even in the nosebleeds. It was obscene what was going on.
Sure.
For those tickets, but she sold out. I don't know how many shows, and she was getting top dollar. It's just crazy. But people have, obviously people want to live their lives and get out there, but we're setting record paces. So it's hard to go into a recession with everybody out spending money. So pretty exciting stuff to think about.
I think it's those ostriches, the ostriches that put their head in the sand. They just go like that, Tim. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Don't look at
We'll see what happens when the Fed Now coin comes out and you try and spend 900 Fed Now coins on Taylor Swift, and if they they approve that sale or not.
That's right. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got?
Yeah, Josh was asking about poker. I don't know. Maybe not. I think maybe with Thursday. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's the official answer right there.
Good evening, Ariel. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Yes. Good. Hello. Monday. That's right. Good to see you, Night Owl. Jason, golly. Monsters. That's right. It's going to be a good day. And they got monster what? Monday, bees, monsters. Yes. Awesomeness. I have something, but it's more about the Bitcoin network, Tim, because everybody kind of freaked out a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
Little bottleneck, So Bitcoin, their blockchain is not Ethereum's, right? Ethereum is where people build on, doing all kinds of stuff. That's why people always talk about Bitcoin being a store of value, right? Not much, there's just people sending Bitcoin here and there. And they do have layer 2 solutions like the Lightning Network. But again, the Bitcoin maximalists, their whole thing is, just hodl, right? That's what you see with everything. But now with all the ordinals, and now you're starting to see BRC20, like we have ERC20 with Ethereum. There's BRC20 NFT stuff going on over in Bitcoin, and it kind of clogged everything up today, Dan.
Yeah.
And it had people going around telling you that the Bitcoin network was broken, man. That would be not good. So Binance, Tim, they've temporarily closed Bitcoin withdrawals as the Bitcoin network is experiencing congestion. So the bottleneck that we were talking about. Our team is currently working on a fix until the network is stabilized, and will reopen with BTC withdrawals as soon as possible. So that was the thing today, and why you probably see the market do what the market did. And everything is good, right? But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about is, he doesn't have that. Maybe it's on here, the chart. It's probably on that video. So I just want to jump to the actual chart. Here it is. Yes. So if you can see it, right, this is this is all Bitcoin, the transactions.
Right.
And all of a sudden you had this crazy, and it's never been like even
is that chart by days or hours? Well, how long is that chart?
No, it's days. This is like April 23rd, all the way up to today. So this was building, man. And like I said, this has never been, even when Bitcoin was in its bull market, right? Sure. People weren't doing it. Still looked like, here, maybe up here, high blue, but here now with all of this, like I said, these transactions that are happening, it's really clogging up the Bitcoin system. So this is what I was talking about, the BRC20 tokens, right? Bitcoin request for comment. So that's what it's called. And it's just really putting a strain on the Bitcoin blockchain network. And you know what? I think of it again. the maximalists, the Bitcoin maxis, they don't like it, right? They just want to play. They're pure Bitcoin, man. But now that everybody's doing these NFTs over there, that's a good thing, man. What would you do? What the blockchain should work? What's going to happen when there's a billion people using it, Tim? So, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people, you should understand that it is a good thing. So the blockchain, devs, everybody needs to get to work on solutions to kind of get this streamlined, because that's the cool thing about any of this blockchain. They can't stop them. Anybody can do, if you can, code and write to and use the blockchain network. It's an open network. So all they're doing is just a different type of transaction on there, right?
Right.
There you go. So it's being used as it's supposed to be used. But yeah, it's just they're very upset. But I just thought it was interesting. That's a big deal today, and you're seeing all this stuff. Another thing too, I'm going to jump over real quick to the Pepe coin. You hear all the euphoria, everybody's loving thousands of percents, but then things like today drops nearly 50%. This is why those meme coins or anything in crypto, it's a very volatile place, right? And whether it's in positive gains or in negative drops, that is what crypto is when it's kind of humming along. So you're starting to see that volatility really come back, and I think that's a good sign, right? That's what crypto is. There's a high volatility, so big gains, and then there's also big drops. And then I'm not going to read this whole thing, but the main thing, I got this from Forbes, is economic, and this is what this Yellen is saying that, right? Because we all know that debt ceiling is coming up, right? And 31.4 trillion warning and Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto prices is booming. So she's talking about financial catastrophe, Janet Yellen, head of the Fed. And, while Bitcoin over here is booming, if we just remember 6 months ago, they were saying it's all dead, right? November, it was the lowest point of crypto. Bitcoin is going to have an early grave, right? And there you go. So, the other Ethereum co-founder, I think everybody knows who Charles Hoskinson is. He's the developer of Cardano now. And he's warned that the banking crisis is going to be worse than in 2008. And like you said, you saw that little recession slit that you had, Tim. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, man. After you have a global shutdown, with the pandemic, all kinds of small and local businesses closing because they can't keep up with the big guys that were able to stay open. What does everybody think is going to happen?
Well, even them supply chain issues, all that kind of stuff. I mean, couldn't get toilet paper. All that
trains falling off the tracks.
Right. I
mean, all kinds of stuff, Tim.
But there wasn't a recession. It was all transitory. It was nothing. I don't know who's in charge of those numbers, but they have got one amazing paintbrush to make it look so good. I mean, Ray, I have 5 kids. I know that everything went up 30%.
Sure. Better than anybody.
Which makes it makes it tight on the budget, and you pull back and go, how far is this going to go? I got to save some dollars to make sure find out my new level of what my budget's going to be.
Yeah, peanut butter and cereal ain't no joke.
That's right. The pasta night was one night a week. Now it's 2 nights a week.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
But it's all good.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
But yeah, innovation on the Bitcoin network is good. And of course, they're going to run into some, bumps along the way. But you got to get it out there and keep improving on it.
Well, yeah, you had to see that. That's a good thing. So they had kind of had a pause. Nothing, like I said, it was funny at the beginning today. They were thinking it was broken. And now that would have been something, Tim. But yes, just bottleneck, really slow. Everything started backing up, and yes, that kind of had people freaking out a little bit.
Well, that's good. And I think there's another monster coming out tomorrow, which is exciting. And of course, it's the 8th, and we got the bee honey coming out on the 11th. So we're clocks are ticking.
There's all kinds of things. That's right. So
a lot of moving and shaking going on.
It is good stuff, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get the popping. It's good stuff, man.
All right, very good. So we'll call it right there. We'll come back tomorrow night, same time. We'll do the same, news. We'll reveal another monster. We'll count down to what's going to happen when all this bee honey hits the street. and then we'll figure out if we're gonna do poker or if we got some business to take care of. We'll figure that one out.
Right on.
So
Look,
stay tuned.
Great way to end it. That's right, my crypto adventures. Bees, monsters, bee honey, M2. Great ecosystem.
Big week. It's a big week.
Yes.
All right, everybody. We'll see. We'll do it again tomorrow night. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you then.
Right on, man.
Later, right?
See ya.